There's this girl I know. Her name is Mary. She's a fine girl, no be lie, full of life, dreams, and energy. You know, like one of those young Nigerian women in her mid-20s trying to figure life out. Always smiling, always talking about the future, especially when it comes to love and relationships. Mary loves to talk to her followers online. Always there, posting, sharing her thoughts, like she's having one long conversation with her best friend. I'm sure you have seen girls like that, right? Giving out good vibes and all. But deep inside, you can tell there's more. There's a side to Mary that's not just about the flashy lights and perfect photos. She's just like us, trying to balance dreams, career, and yes, finding the right man. One day, she sat in front of her ring light, as she always does, ready to talk to her fans, giving them the usual positive vibes. Hello, my beautiful people, it's your girl Mary. Yes, so I'm back with good vibes and of course, daydreaming about how one day I'll be happily married. She pauses, thinking deeply, staring into the camera, looking almost as if she's deciding something big. What do you think, guys? Should I fake it till I make it? Or just keep pushing until Mr. Right comes? Guys, I am respectful, I can cook, clean, and I know I am a fine girl. Look at your girl now. Am I not beautiful enough? Or is it wrong to show a man your true self? Because some people will say, abeg, just pretend. Me, I like being my real self. I'm a sister out. What do you think is the best approach for single women? I need to be in a positive relationship soon, so please keep those blind dates coming. Somehow I will find Mr. Right. Her face softens and you could feel the need for love in her voice, the need for connection, for something real. You could tell she wasn't the type to just sit down and cry. No. She was out there looking for what she wanted, even if it meant putting herself out there. I get that feeling though. We've all been there before, haven't we? So, fast forward. Mary goes on this date. My people, you won't believe the kind of guy she met. She looked all fine, dressed up, sharp, as any girl would when she's meeting someone new, right? The date was supposed to be fun, but it wasn't exactly what she expected. This guy, he walked in a full suit, my people, and he had a diary and bureau, looking all serious, like they were about to have some formal interview or something. He sits down, and before Mary could even say hello, he starts asking her questions. Now, what? So, he asked her, how old are you? Mary answered, 26, thinking it was just a regular question, right? But then he hits her with this. At 26, do you think you will be able to give birth to healthy children? I don't want weak children. This is very important to me. At this point, I can just imagine how Mary felt. Completely shocked, confused, and maybe a bit offended. She replied, are you for real? Are you okay? She asked him almost like she's trying to understand if he was joking. But guess what? The guy wasn't even done. No. He starts asking more ridiculous questions like, hope you have good genes. I beg, what does that even mean? This guy was basically doing a checklist for perfection. By now, Mele was wondering, what is this? A date or a job interview? Honestly, I don't even know how Mary kept her cool. She was done, my people. But guess what? It doesn't stop there. No, not with Mary. So Mary starts venting to us, her fans, about all these weird dates she's been having. She says, abeg, help me. What is it with me and weird dates? Just the other day, I had a job interview disguised as a date. Another day, the stingy one wrote me a note when we were seated in a nice restaurant. Order only bottled water and mwemwe. Anything else, pay with your own money. Really? Can you imagine that? Then she says, then there was this one who called me his beautiful flower, but told me, I won't put a ring on your finger until I see your round belly growing with my child. What's going on? A girl cannot find a good guy? I swear, I felt her pain. I could feel the frustration in her words. It was like she was attracting every man with some weird issue or the other. She then says, am I a magnet to major jerks, or is it like this for all ladies before they find Mr. Right? But Mary did not give up. She got herself a new job and decided to focus on that. She walked out of the building, ready to head home, and boom, she bumps into this handsome guy. I'm talking well-dressed, polished. The kind of guy you look at and just wonder, Where has this one been hiding all this time? He apologizes, helps her up, and trust me, Mary was a little taken aback, but she played it cool, nodded, smiled, and walked away, though she was already thinking, this guy is fine though. So fast forward to a few days later, Mary starts her new job at a flashy office. She's loving it, feeling like things are finally falling into place. This job, a fresh start, new vibes, new people. One day, she's hosting a relationship advice show, and a lady calls in. You can hear the pain in her voice. She says, I do everything, cook, clean, walk, pay all the bills, and my husband, he just sits there with his legs up reading the newspaper. He doesn't help at all. I could hear the sadness in Mary's voice as she spoke to this woman. Look, you have to communicate with him. Let him know how you feel. Let him know he's hurting you and he needs to step up. A man is supposed to be the head of the home. That's how God ordained it. But don't disrespect him even if things aren't perfect. Start from somewhere. If he's stubborn, talk to people he respects. Go for counseling. She added, to single ladies, this is why I always say, before you say I do, please make sure you are marrying the right person. Life is too long to be miserable with just anyone. In the following week, she met Tony. Remember, the handsome guy she bumped into earlier. Slowly, they started talking more, and before long, there was this undeniable connection, something real. But you know what they say, when things start to go well, there's always something that tries to mess it up. Enter Celia, Tony's sister. From the moment she laid eyes on Mary, she didn't trust her. She thought Mary was just after Tony's money. You know how it is with some rich elder sisters. Tony showered Mary with affection, luxury, care. He treated her like a queen. But Celia wasn't having it. She made sure every chance she got, she threw jabs at Mary. Another gold digger, she'd say behind her back. But Mary did not take it from her. There was tension, yes, serious tension between them. And at some point, Mary started to feel like maybe Tony would pick his sister over her. But you know what? Tony wasn't going to let that happen. He had to take a stand. One day, he told Celia straight up, I love Mary. You need to stop this. Focus on your own life. If you keep this up, I will choose Mary over anyone. What? Celia was stunned. Laughs. You speak to me like that because of this gold digger? Tony didn't even flinch. She's not a gold digger. I love her and I'm going to make her my wife. So, that's how love won. Yes, so. In the end, Tony chose Mary. They faced the hurdles, they made it through, and Mary finally met her Mr. Right. And that, my people, is their story.